Hey, what's up you guys, it's Naseem here. Now, I just recently got my hands on a new Apple Watch SE, and based on my first impressions with it, there was this one simple statement that I think wraps up the SE as a whole. And that statement is, I think that the Apple Watch SE is the best smartwatch in its price range. And I say this because the Apple Watch SE is the best in all aspects, which means that you're getting a pretty good deal for a very durable yet premium watch. The SE has an amazing tracking, sleep, and workout system that can compete with any watch no matter the price. It has an amazing battery life that'll last you over 2 days depending on how you use it, which means that when it comes to actual everyday use and practicality, the SE is the best Apple Watch that you can get if you want the ultimate bang for your buck. It has a very premium display that is very comparable to any top tier smartwatch. It has a really good battery life that can last you multiple days, and it has a very nice yet sleek build that is not only durable but also brings comfort. And even though I think that the Apple Watch SE is the best watch in its price range, I still wanted to share my experience with you guys to help you decide if you should actually buy it. Now, the Apple Watch SE has a 40mm and 44mm display that really gives you the best of both worlds. If you want a much bigger display that comes close to the Apple Watch Series 8, you can get the 44 or you can get the 40 instead, but both are really great. Everything was very easy to read, colorful, vibrant, and felt very high quality compared to the last SE. And Apple pretty much decided to keep the same exact look as the previous models. I wish they could have done more, but this year they decided to put all of their efforts into the Ultra. Now, something that I would say was very good compared to the Ultra and the Series 8 is the fact that it was able to handle fingerprints really well. Like right here, you can see how good the display still looks, and I was really impressed for the price of the product. Now, the last thing that was a major improvement for me when it comes to the display was the responsiveness. Like whenever I was scrolling through the OS, I got much less lags compared to the last SE. Everything felt sleek, and I loved all the little animations within the display. Now, the battery life on the SE was really amazing, especially when you consider the price. I was able to last 2 full days before I had to charge it, and during that period, I would check notifications through my watch, change music, make calls, and track my sleep. And I was really amazed how, just like the Series 8, it could track my sleep and still be able to last that long since it's doing a lot of work when it's not on. I also used it as my alarm clock, which actually worked very well and put extra strain on the battery. And one thing that I will say is that if you do get the SE, the biggest benefit is that you'll be able to track your sleep in a much comfortable manner. Whenever I was sleeping with my SE on, I barely noticed that it was even on my wrist, and it was as light as a feather. And there are times where I would forget to charge it or accidentally fall asleep with it on, but with the SE, I can have that extra breathing room and can afford to forget to charge it without having to worry as much. Also, my 2-day period was based on the fact that I went the extra mile and used extra functions. So if you're someone who isn't going to go to bed with your watch or use sleep tracking or any of the extra features, the battery will last even longer. Now, when it comes to charging, I will usually charge my watch when I'm in the shower or getting ready, so it will take about an hour and a half to charge it to 100%. Now, I was really glad when I seen that the SE was going to keep the same bands as the previous models. One of the most annoying things when it came to the Ultra was that they implemented a new band that wasn't as comfortable for me. But with this watch, I was still able to get not only the comfort within the Nike band, but it was so much easier to put on, and I didn't have to adjust to anything because I've used these bands before. Now, currently, my watch is on watchOS 9, and I will say that in terms of visual experience, it looks very similar compared to last year. Every app that I went into looks very clean and polished, especially when compared to other smartwatches. Also, everything was straight to the point, so you're not wasting too much time toggling through your smartwatch. And just like on the other models, the only problem that I had was the watch faces. It has some pretty good pre-installed watch faces, but I prefer the ones on other watches if I'm being honest, because in my opinion, the ones on the Apple Watch are pretty dull and not that creative. But overall, it still has that same feel as the previous Apple Watch, but feels much more smoother and more premium. You get those same functions that you're familiar with, and Apple was able to capitalize on that aspect. Now, it's safe to say that whatever workout or sport that you do in your daily life, the Apple Watch will have a tracker that specializes in that exercise. Like right here, you can see all of the different workouts and sports training that this watch has in its catalog. My favorite thing about working out with my SE is that whenever I'm working out, it'll decide to automatically track whatever workout I'm doing. And again, this is a very helpful feature if you don't feel like doing it manually. And now the last thing that I liked when it came to fitness was that after I was done my workout, it would tell me every stat of my workout. So not only did I know what was going on, but I also knew what I could improve on. Now, coming to my final conclusion, I think that the Apple Watch SE is a really great watch that has a lot to offer, especially for its price. And I think that it should be the watch that most people go for because it's cheap and it does everything that the other watches can do. You'll still be able to get those accurate measurements when it comes to fitness. You'll still be able to get the latest software. You'll still have an extremely identical look. You'll still be able to get the same apps, and you'll still be able to do mostly everything that the Ultra or the Series 8 can do. So clearly the SE is the winner when it comes to value. So overall, I think that most people will be satisfied and really happy if they buy the SE. Also, if you want a bigger watch, you can get a bigger version, and again, for the price, it's not that bad. And there it is, you guys, my review on the Apple Watch SE. Now, let me know down in the comments, would you get the Apple Watch SE or the Series 8? Let me know. And if you guys made it to the end of this video, I'd like to say thank you for sticking around. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe. It'll be very appreciated. And as far as social media, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.